how's it going? Welcome back to my channel, Gardening Cold Spring Harbor. I hope all of you are staying safe, warm, doing well, and enjoying this beautiful, sunny, summer-like day. I want to welcome all of you, my loyal viewers, and of course you, my precious subscribers, back to my home. My home garden, Long Island, New York, Zone 7A. Today I'm going to be potting up this beautiful, large container in my backyard using these gorgeous, fragrant annuals by Proven Winners. And who doesn't love Proven Winners? So I want to take you guys on this journey with me today. For those of you looking for that online gardening channel, which offers tips, tricks, easy, yet proven gardening advice to take your home garden to that next level. Don't go anywhere, guys. Stick around with me today. Start by going below this video and clicking the subscribe button. If you are enjoying the content of my videos and you want YouTube to send you notifications every single time I'll upload a new garden video, don't forget to click the bell icon as well. Now come with me. Let's pot this Proven Winner summer containers together with you guys, and let's get gardening. To pot this beautiful summer-inspired container, I'm going to be using 4 different annuals by Proven Winners. The first is this beautiful Super Tunia. Look at the colors of the blooms. You have your lime green on the exterior of the blooms, followed by the beautiful hot pink magenta color in the middle. So this particular variety is called a Super Tunia Picasso in Purple Petunia. It is absolutely gorgeous. There are not so many flowers that you're going to find in this color combination. The next flower that I'm going to be using to pot up the summer container is this beautiful African daisy. Isn't this color, the magenta, the purple, the lilac, isn't this beautiful? So this variety is called the Bright Lights Pink African Daisy. And I love the bright green foliage color as well as all the closed flower buds. Next is this fragrant, stunner yellow, lilac, purple, off-white coloring. This is called the Aromance Pink Nemesia. Isn't this just absolutely beautiful? Look how gorgeous these two look together. Absolutely stunning. And then the 4th annual variety that we'll be using today is this Vining ground cover annual, which is called the Diamond Frost. It has beautiful white colored small blooms, but as it grows, it spreads and it starts to wind down towards the bottom of your container. It looks absolutely beautiful. Altogether, I'm using 11 gorgeous annual plants by Proven Winners. Majority of this container will be planted with these beautiful Super Tunia Picasso in Purple Petunias. I'm going to be using 5 of the Picasso in Purple Petunia plants. I'm going to be using 2 of these beautiful Bright Lights Pink African Daisy plants. I'm going to be using 2 of this fragrant, beautiful Aromance Pink Nemesia plants. And again, I can't get enough of the fragrance. It's absolutely stunning. And last, but definitely not least, I'm going to be using 2 of these beautiful white color blooming Diamond Frost Euphorbia plants. As this plant grows, it might seem little now, but it's little, yet it's very mighty. It's going to start taking over and cascading down from your containers. I planted this plant last year in my summer-inspired container, and it did wonders. My container looked like a showstopper. In fact, it bloomed all the way until almost the Thanksgiving Day holiday, which is when I cleaned out my container. But it took over the container, wind down, mounded down. It looked absolutely wonderful. So the first thing that I always do is inspect the soil in my container. I want to make sure that there's no debris, no weeds, no bumps or lumps. So let's get these guys down and let's see what's happening with my container. I had previous year's growth in this container, so you want to make sure that you loosen up the soil. Don't be afraid to get in there, my fellow home gardeners. Once you have cleared out your soil of any old debris, leaves, old roots, weeds, of course. The next step is to amend our soil with slow release organic fertilizer. When planting new containers, hanging baskets, or even annuals and perennials in my home garden, I always amend the planting area, the planting hole, container, hanging basket with a Espoma Organic Biotone Starter Fertilizer. Excellent slow release organic fertilizer. Excellent to add to your garden at the time of planting. I will link this product below in the comment section. I am not associated with this company. I don't market for this company, but yes, I do use their products in my home gardens, and it does wonders for me, for my indoor plants, as well as my outdoor garden plants as well. There are very clear instructions on the back, how much to add, how often to add. I always like to eye it, so I always sprinkle a thorough amount in my container. Be generous, my fellow home gardeners. This is an excellent product. I like to use my hand. You can use a hand shovel or a gardening fork to mix it in with the soil. Next step is to lay out our plants to see what the final product might look like. Let's take a look right over here. I'm thinking that these petunias, super petunias, will look excellent with my other mounting plant. So I'm gonna put these on the exterior, like so. I would like the white, beautiful diamond frost plant to be right over here as well, right in the front, because as it starts to grow, mound and cascade down, I want it to be almost like a wall of white flowers. Beautiful. Let's add our African daisies. I'm gonna add them right next over here. Let's take a look, my fellow home gardeners, what we think. I always like to pack my containers full. Should you choose to do otherwise, that is definitely up to you, my fellow home gardeners. But what do you think? I think this is going to look amazing, astounding. And I know that by using a Espoma Organic Biotone and by planting proven winners flowers, I know that these containers will last me not only the entire spring, entire summer seasons, but also all the way into mid-fall. I planted similar beauties previous years, watered them on a regular basis, fertilize them once again throughout, especially the hot summer months, and they did wonders for me. Now, let's plant them in this container. I'm going to be using this bulb planting tool today. Why? Because it happens to be the same size as the containers in which these plants come. I'm going to be making the holes perfect planting depth as well. You take out your plant. If you see any roots matted, you loosen them up. I am not seeing it. So I'm just going to plant the annual like this. Right next to it, I'm going to make the next hole. I'm going to put two of these beauties next to each other, the Diamond Frost Euphorbias, because as I mentioned earlier, I want them to wind down, to mound down from the container. Let's keep going, my fellow home gardeners. Next, I want to be planting these beautiful Picasso purple petunias right next. Look how matted the root system is. This is exactly what I was just talking about. If you're seeing this ball of roots, loosen it up prior to popping into the soil of your home garden. Position it how you want it to be in your container and use the soil to backfill. Beautiful. Leave some spacing between the plants, even if you want to plant your containers absolutely full, which is what I do. I like to pack my containers full. However, I am still leaving space. As they will grow, they will, of course, get larger. Beautiful. Let's backfill these planting holes. You can clearly see all the biotone that I've just added to the soil in the very beginning. You loosen up the foliage as well. Sometimes it gets compacted in the containers. Perfect. let's keep going. I'd like to put my African daisies right over here. Here's the first stunner. Look how big the root system is. I'm having a hard time pulling it out of the container. It definitely outgrew its container. Loosen up the root system. Pop this baby right in. Absolutely beautiful. Backfill the hole. Tap it down. Right next to it, right in the middle, I'm going to put that beautiful, fragrant annual. Again, this fragrant annual is called Nemesia. Also, very tangled, matted root system. Let's loosen it up to give it the best chance at growth and life. And here we go. Let's release some soil. Backfill it, my fellow gardeners, home gardeners. Backfill it. Beautiful. Next to it, I'm thinking right over here, I'm going to put yet another Picasso Supertunia. Why? Because I want it to mount down, cascade down from the side of my container as it's growing. It's okay if you have some space now between your plants. Don't worry about this. Your plants will grow. This is only the beginning. As the temperatures will warm up, as the summer will progress, I promise you, the container is going to overfill with lush, beautiful growth. Let's put another beautiful African daisy right over here next to our Supertunia. Right over here. Loosen up the root ball. Pop it right in and backfill. I'm going to put another one in the center right over here. Matching plants. Our beautiful fragrant Nemesia right over here. Crazy matted root system, my fellow home gardeners. This plant was dying to get out of that container. Well, now it's getting its chance. Tap it down. Make sure you cover the entire ball of the root system. Last Supertunia, my fellow home gardeners, and it's gonna go on this very edge of the container right over here. Pop this beauty out. Wow. Loosen up that ball like this. I am loving this container already. It is looking absolutely stunning, absolutely gorgeous. Clean up the mess, my fellow home gardeners. It's okay. Gardening, planting can be a messy job, but it's all worth it at the end. Now that we planted all of the proven winner annuals right over here inside my container, don't throw out these plastic reusable containers, my fellow home gardeners. Why? Because you can use them over and over and over in your home garden. For what? Sowing your seeds, sowing your flowers, maybe even transplanting your seedlings. I always save all of these containers in my shed and use them for gardening purposes. So no need to waste extra money at garden centers or plant nurseries. Next step before we water in our container is what I like to do is add just a bit more biotone fertilizer around the plants. Just sprinkle it delicately. No need to be harsh, no need to damage your plants, just a little bit, because as you're going to be watering your plants, you know that all this precious, beautiful fertilizer is going to go right into the root system of our plants. Last step, yet very important, of course, water in your newly planted container. Your plants need the moisture, and that fertilizer does need to go into the plant's root system. Be thorough, be diligent, especially if you know you have no rain coming in your weather forecast for the next few days. This is it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for joining me here today in my home garden, Long Island, New York, Zone 7A. In today's video, I potted this beautiful summer-inspired container with 11 annual plants by proven winners. Each one is so beautiful, gorgeous, bright, and absolutely fragrant. And I know that I'm going to enjoy this container with my family all the way until at least middle of fall 2024. For those who enjoyed the content of today's video, if you found today's video to be useful, helpful, informative, and absolutely anyway, don't be shy, guys. Super easy for you to do, yet it's so pleasing and rewarding to me. Show me that support by clicking thumbs up below. Leave your comments in the comment section, so let me know, have you potted your summer inspired containers just yet? If so, let me know what kind of plants, what kind of annuals you placed in those summer inspired containers. For those of my fellow home gardeners who've been waiting and waiting, yet haven't done so, what are you waiting for? It's so easy for you to do, so pleasing and rewarding to me. Just go below this video and click the subscribe button. Why wait any longer to subscribe to my gardening channel? If you're enjoying the content of my videos, if you like the information that I share with you, if you find the information to be useful, helpful, especially informative for your own home gardening, click the bell icon as well, and YouTube will send you notifications every single time I'll upload a new garden video. Stay healthy, happy, be well, enjoy this beautiful weather, this beautiful weekend with your loved ones and your families. And as I always like to say, happy gardening, my fellow home gardeners. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again in my new upcoming garden videos. Bye, guys.